Next, one more situation. A statue of 1.6 meter tall stands on the top of a pedestal. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degree. The angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degree. And from the same point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degree. Find the height of the pedestal. So here the statue height is 1.6 meter tall, which is installed on a pedestal, which is fixed on a pedestal. Using these three, we have to construct a diagram. So now the diagram is like this. So this is the pedestal on which the statue is placed. This pedestal height we don't know. I'll take it as x. The statue height I know. AD is the statue height, 1.6 meter. Now from a point on the ground, the person is seeing the top of the statue. So what is that? The angle of elevation is 60 degree. And again from the same point he is seeing the top of the pedestal or bottom of the statue, and that angle of elevation is 45 degree. Now we have to find the height of the pedestal. So here we will be using two triangles, BCD, one triangle, ABC, second triangle. So we'll start from second triangle ABC. Now the solution. You can notice in triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree. Angle B is equal to 90 degree. Angle C is 45 degree. This angle A, from A to C, C to B, you can notice this is 45 degree. In triangle ABC, angle C is 45 degree. Now AB we don't know. So I have taken let AB is equal to x meter. Now first I need the distance between the point and the pedestal. I need BC. So with reference to C, this is adjacent side. With reference to C, AB is opposite side. Opposite by adjacent is nothing but tan. So I will take tan ratio. Tan C is equal to opposite by adjacent is equal to AB by BC. What is tan C? Tan C is 45 degree. So tan 45 degree is equal to AB by BC. What is the value of tan 45? It is nothing but 1. 1 is equal to AB by BC. Therefore, I can definitely say AB is equal to BC. 1 means it is understood as 1 by 1. So AB is also 1, BC is also 1. Therefore, I can write AB is equal to BC. What I have taken for AB? X. So AB is equal to BC is equal to x meter. So I came to know even BC is x meter. Now we will take the second triangle, that is triangle DBC. So in triangle DBC, again angle B is equal to 90 degree. Angle B is 90 degree. Now angle C is 60 degree. You should see this triangle DBC. Angle C is 60 degree. Angle C is equal to 60 degree. Again DB becomes opposite side. BC becomes adjacent side. DB is opposite side. BC is adjacent side. BC I have got it as x. And if you see BD, you can notice BD is nothing but AB plus AD. AB is x, AD is 1.6. So BD is equal to x plus 1.6 meter. Now this is opposite. BC is adjacent. Opposite by adjacent. Again I have to use tan ratio. So tan C is equal to opposite by adjacent. Opposite is BD, adjacent is BC. So tan C is nothing but tan 60 degree is equal to, what is BD? BD is x plus 1.6. X plus 1.6 by, what is BC? BC is x. Now I should know what is tan 60. Tan 60, the standard value of tan 60 is root 3. Standard value of tan 60 is root 3. Root 3 is equal to x plus 1.6 by x. Now what I should do? I should cross multiply. When I cross multiply, x will come here. So this will become root 3x is equal to x plus 1.6. Now x will be on the same side. So I will be shifting x here. What I have to do? I have to shift x. So when I shift x, root 3x minus x is equal to 1.6. What I will get? Root 3x minus x is equal to 1.6. Now you can notice x is common. When you remove x as common, open the bracket. So here root 3 will remain. Here minus 12 will remain. Close the bracket, is equal to 1.6. Now I want the value of x. So x is equal to 1.6 divided by root 3 minus 1. Now if you see the denominator, we have to rationalize the denominator. That means multiply numerator by root 3 plus 1, denominator by root 3 plus 1. If you have root 3 minus 1, you have to multiply it with root 3 plus 1. Now x is equal to 1.6 into root 3 plus 1 in the numerator. In the denominator, this is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. A minus b into a plus b, it can be written as a square minus b square. So therefore, this is written as root 3 square minus 1 square. So numerator remains same, 1.6 into root 3 plus 1, close the bracket. In the denominator, root 3 the whole square will become 3. 1 square is nothing but 1. So x is equal to 1.6 into root 3 plus 1 divided by 3 minus 1, 2. Now you divide this 2 1s are 2, 0.8s. So x is equal to 0.8 into root 3 plus 1. So what is the height of the pedestal? The height of the pedestal is equal to 0.8 into root 3 plus 1 meters. There is no need to solve root 3. The next situation given to us is the angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of the tower is 30 degree and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60 degree. If the tower height is 50 meter, find the height of the building. So now, using this situation, we have to draw the diagram. So the diagram is like this. AB is the height of the tower. Height of the building is CD. From the foot of the tower, if you see the top of the building, the angle of elevation will be 30 degree. From the foot of the tower, if you see the top of the building, the angle of elevation is 30 degree. Same way, from the foot of the building, if you see the top of the tower, the angle of elevation will be 60 degree. So the diagram is ready according to the question. Now we have to find the height of the building. To find the height of the building, in this triangle DCB, I have angle of elevation that is 30 degree, but I should find BD, then it will be easy for me to find CD. To find BD, I will use this triangle ABD. So, in triangle ABD, angle B is equal to 90 degree. angle D, this full ABD, angle B is equal to 90 degree. You can notice this angle D. This angle of elevation, that is 60 degree. With reference to D, BD is adjacent, AB is opposite. Did you get it? Again with reference to B, BD is adjacent, DC will become opposite. So now with reference to D, I have got opposite 50 meter. Now I have to find adjacent BD. So I can use tan ratio. So tan D is equal to opposite by adjacent. Opposite is AB, adjacent is BD. Now angle D is 60 degree. So tan 60 is equal to AB. We know already it is 50. So 50 by BD. Now what is the standard value of tan 60? It is root 3. Root 3 is equal to 55 BD. But I have to find it for BD. So cross multiply. So BD will be equal to 50 by root 3. Cross multiplication. BD will come here. Root 3 will come here. So BD is equal to 50 root 3. So now I have to take the second triangle. Because I got BD. BD value is 50 by root 3. 50 by root 3. So now in this triangle BDC, angle D is 90 degree. Angle B is acute angle. That is what I am writing here. In triangle BCD, angle D is equal to 90 degree. Angle B is equal to 30 degree. Now again, the building is in opposite side. The value of adjacent side I know 50 by root 3. So opposite by adjacent means again I have to use tan ratio. So tan B is equal to opposite by adjacent. Opposite is DC, adjacent is BD. So angle B is 30 degree. So tan 30 is equal to DC by, I have got the value of BD 50 by root 3. So in place of BD write 50 by root 3. Now, what is the value of tan 30? The value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3. The value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So, 1 by root 3 is equal to DC by, what do you have in the denominator? 50 by root 3. Now again cross multiply. When you cross multiply, 1 by root 3 into 50 by root 3 is equal to DC. Now you can notice root 3 into root 3. 1 into 50 it will become 50. Root 3 into root 3 it is root 9 is equal to DC. So now it is clear that 50 by square root of 9 is 3 is equal to DC. 3 1s are 3, 20. 3 6s are 18, again 2, 16.6. So, therefore, DC is equal to 16.6 meter. So, what is this DC? DC is nothing but the height of the building. So, therefore, what I should write? The height of the building is equal to 16.6 meter. The next situation. Two poles of equal heights are standing opposite to each other on either side of the road, which is 80 meters wide. From a point between them on the road, the angle of elevation of the top of the poles are 60 degree and 30 degree respectively. Find the height of the poles and distance of point from the poles. So here you should notice two equal poles. Okay, they are standing on either side of the road, on opposite side of the road, and the distance between the poles is 80 meters. And from a point on the road, the top of the building elevation, the angle of elevation to the top of the building, one building is 60 degree, the second building is 30 degree respectively. Now I have to find the height of the poles and distance of the point from the pole. So this story is converted into a diagram. You can notice the diagram. Two poles, AB and CD are the two poles. AB and CD are the two equal poles. That is why I have written, let the height of the poles AB is equal to CD is equal to x meter. AB and CD are equal, both are x meter. Then the distance between the poles is 80 meter. The distance between the pole is 80 meter. Okay? The distance between the pole BD is 80 meter. Now here we have to consider both the triangle. First I will consider triangle DPC. With reference to angle P, DP is adjacent, DC is opposite. With reference to angle P in triangle ABP, BP is adjacent, AB is opposite. So with reference to opposite and adjacent, I have to solve this sum. Therefore, I need tan ratio. That is what I am writing in triangle number 1. In triangle DPC, angle D is 90 degree. Here angle B is 90 degree. So in triangle DPC, angle D is 90 degree. Acute angle is 30 degree. Now I have to use opposite by adjacent. Tan P is equal to opposite by adjacent. Opposite is DC. Adjacent is DP. So P is 30 degree. So tan 30 is equal to DC. We have taken it as X by DP. Now cross multiply. When you cross multiply, before cross multiplication, we have to write the value of tan 30. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is equal to x by dp. Now cross multiplication. dp will go here. Root 3 will come next to x. So the value of dp is equal to x root 3. Now I got the value of dp. Now I will consider triangle number 2. Triangle number 2 is ABP. So in this triangle ABP, P is acute angle, B is right angle. So same procedure I will follow. In triangle ABP, angle B is 90 degree, angle P is 60 degree. I need tan. So tan P is equal to opposite by adjacent. Opposite was AB, adjacent was BP. So what is P? Angle P was 60 degree. Angle P is 60 degree. So tan 60 is equal to AB was X. BP you write as it is because we have to find the value of BP. So now what is the standard value of tan 60? The standard value of tan 60 is root 3 is equal to X by BP. Now cross multiply. So BP will go here, root 3 will come to the denominator. BP is equal to X by root 3. So now if you notice, I got BP value, I got DP value. So I'll use BD to find the value of X. So what is BD? BD is equal to BP plus DP. BD value is 80. BP value is X by root 3. That is why I have written X by root 3 plus. What is DP value? DP value is X root 3. So now 80 is equal to, what is the LCM? Root 3 will become the LCM. X will remain as it is plus X root 3 into root 3. So 80 is equal to X plus X. Root 3 into root 3 is root 9 by 3. So 80 is equal to X plus X into 3. Square root of 9 is 3 by 3. So 80 is equal to X plus 3X. It gives you 4X by 3. Now if you cross multiply, what you will get? This we should not change. Root 3 will remain as it is. Root 3 will not change, sorry. So now we have to cross multiply. Cross multiplication. Okay. So 80 root 3. 4 will come to denominator by 4 is equal to X. 4 ones are 4 20s are. So what is the value of x? X is equal to 20 root 3. The value of x is 20 root 3. So therefore, what I can say? The height of the building, height of the poles AB is equal to CD is equal to 20 root 3 meter. Is equal to 20 root 3 meter. The height of the poles, we have taken both the poles are equal. That is what given in the question. So the height of the poles AB is equal to CD is equal to 20 root 3 meter. Now we have to find the distance from the point P. So I have to find BP. BP is equal to x by root 3. What is the value of x? I got 20 root 3. So 20 root 3 by root 3. Root 3 is gone. So 20 meter. So now we will see second pole distance, that is DP. DP is equal to x root 3. What is the value of x? 20 root 3 into root 3. So 20 root 3 into root 3 means DP is equal to 20 into root 3 is root 9. What is the square root of 9? It is 3. So 23s are 60 meter. So one more pole is 60 meters far away from that point P.